is a fool's errand, Tim Tim. Do you hear me? I'm talking to you.
Timmy can't hear you. He's too excited about getting his heart.
Have you lost your mini mind? There's no hospital in the world who will perform a heart transplant on a doll. I don't care what Dr. Russell's phone message said.
Oh, Princess will see. Timmy knew that if he put his name on the heart donor list, Timmy's wish would come true, and that he would get a heart. Timmy's going to be a real boy with a real heart.
I asked you a question. What are you two doing out here together?
Just stop arguing and do what I tell you to do.
And like I have any choice, you are blackmailing me.
Yes, I am. And don't forget it. Look, this is our big moment. But we have to be very careful. No one can see us together. It would be disastrous. Especially since I'm this close to ripping Sam from Grace and making him mine forever.
So what's going on out here?
The same question I just asked Ivy and David.
This wind is unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. You know, if it keeps up like this, we're gonna be in Harmony by tonight.
It's great. I think.
Don't tell me you don't want to go there now.
Oh, I still want to go. It's just that now that it's within reach, I'm getting a little nervous. I did exactly what I promised myself I wouldn't do. Got my hopes way, way up.
You still think that Harmony could play a part in your life before you lost your memory?
It must have. Why else would it sound so familiar? It's not the only reason why I want to go to the States, though. I'm really happy you decided to look up your family.
Look, I'm not making any promises. I mean, my brother would just as soon never see my face again.
I don't know why anyone would feel that way towards you. Just so long as you say you'll give it a try. I really have a feeling that this trip is going to resolve things for at least one of us.
It's not fair. Shared and loved Christmas more than all the holidays put together. Some of my mom's faith would rub off on me. She believes anything's possible if you pray hard enough.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Holy Mother, please, please help Teresa make the right decision about that baby she's carrying. If she terminates the pregnancy, she will regret it for the rest of her life.
Just do it. It's not like I have any other choice. Teresa!
Thank God. I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to catch you in time.
Whitney, I called because I need a friend. Okay, if you're going to give me another one of your lectures, just save us both the trouble and go home now.
Okay. Deal. No more so-called lectures. But that doesn't mean I can't say anything at all, right?
Oh, it depends.
I just wish you would think about this some more. That's all. I don't think you should make a major, life-changing decision when you're in this state, Teresa.
Look, you promised no lectures. I made the appointment for the abortion, and I'm gonna keep it. I am on my way there right now.
Teresa, why don't you just take a couple seconds?
It's the only way. The only way.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I
Well, I can't speak for Mr. Hastings, but I came by to give you this. Oh, it's just a little something to help celebrate your new home with Sam, really. David, it is David, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, David was here when I drove up.
I'm here about the annulment papers.
It's about time you signed them.
Well, actually, I haven't yet.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
No, I totally intend to. It's just that, well, shouldn't we have a notary witness my signature?
Yeah. But, no problem. I'll go call one.
Well, Ivy, you know, you really didn't need to do this. Oh, but I did. Oh, that's my casserole. It's, Well, why don't you two come on in to the living room and I'll catch you in there. Okay. I told you we had to be careful about being seen together.
I don't know what you're worried about. I've never seen such a cool lie in my life.
I will do whatever I have to do to break Sam and Grace apart. That's why I hired you.
You mean blackmail me?
Oh, stop nitpicking and just keep with your part of the plan.
Can't we wait until after the holidays? It just seems so heartless to do this right now.
Just do it. Or do you want your precious Grace and everyone else to know what I already know about you? Is that what you want, David? I thought not.
So he can go see Dr. Russell and get his own heart. Now, calm down.
Listen, you can't go charging around this hospital demanding your own heart. You're a doll. And unless you want people to throw us in the psych ward here, you better start acting like one. Good grief, here she comes. Go into doll mode. Now, I mean it.
Tabitha. You got the message I left on your answering machine, and you brought Timmy.
Yes. Well, Dr.
Well, you're just in time. The show's about to start.
The show? This isn't about the heart donor...
I'm sorry, heart donor?
Well, maybe you should just tell me about the show.
Okay, gladly. You and your Timmy doll have been cordially invited to attend a holiday show that we do every year at the psych ward.
Invited? Someone specifically invited Timmy and me? Who could that possibly be?
Well, it was one of the patients, apparently. And I heard they put up quite a fuss, wouldn't take their medication unless you and Timmy came to the show today. So obviously you mean a great deal to whoever it is. Tabitha, I'll be right back, and then I'll take you to the psych ward.
You see? You obviously got Dr. Russell's message wrong.
Timmy doesn't care. He's not leaving this hospital without a heart.
Timmy, you can forget that bit of nonsense. In fact, while we're here, I am going to have your name removed from the recipient list. Now, please be a good lad and help me figure out who could possibly have invited us here today.
Well, I better get to the clinic. I want this over with as soon as possible. One last time, Teresa. Are you absolutely sure about this? I better be. And after what Ivy tried last night, now that she knows that I'm pregnant by Julian, she won't stop trying to expose me to Ethan. And you think having this abortion is going to take away that threat? Because it won't. Well, at least, you know, if Ivy does tell Ethan I'm pregnant, I'll be able to deny it by saying I'm not. And he'll have to believe me, Whitney, because I won't be anymore. Look, I gotta go, you know, because if I don't do this now, I don't think I can be strong enough.
Yo, Whitney! Teresa!
Oh. apart now.
Hey, you guys ready to go to the orphanage?
The orphanage?
Yeah, remember? They told us to come by today because they were out Christmas caroling last night.
Oh, yes, right.
Yeah, and my mother gave us that check, and, well, Chad and I got some stuff at the toy store, so what do you say we spread a little Christmas joy?
That's really awesome, but, we were kind of in the middle of something.
Well, hey, whatever it is, it can wait. 'Cause I know there's nothing Teresa loves more than kids. And that's one of the reasons why I can't wait to make her my wife. I want to be something when we have one of our own.
Dios Santo que estás en el cielo. Please give my daughter Teresa the guidance she so desperately needs right now. How will she be able to live with herself if she takes away the life of that unborn baby? I know that she believes that it will keep her brother Luis from ever finding out that she was pregnant with Julian Crane's baby. There's no guarantee of that. Because Luis would commit murder if he knew. How long have you been standing there, Luis?
Well, this is it. Show should begin in a few minutes. You just sit anywhere you want to.
Oh. And those orderlies weren't here when I was locked up. We've got to get out of here before they recognize me.
Tabitha, you can't leave now. The show's about to start.
Oh, I see. Like we're stuck here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
What's he doing?
He's a ventriloquist, Timmy. Or at least he thinks he is. That wooden thing with him is his dummy.
How does Princess know that? He could be very smart. He could be a member of Mensa.
So, Freddy, what's on your mind tonight? I'm glad you asked. For starters, I'm sick and tired of you pulling my string.
Good grief. Looks as if it's going to be a long night.
Timmy protests this plain exploitation of dolls. That's why he wants to be a real boy.
Don't worry about something important. Think about who invited us here tonight.
Luis, I was just saying a prayer.
For Antonio to come home, right? Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. I'm sure the good Lord has heard enough from me for one day.
Mom. God, it smells great in here. Just like when we were kids.
Then you're not angry that I'm making all the foods Antonio likes?
No. No way. Look, even if Antonio doesn't come home, we're gonna have a feast. Just like the old days.
2 for Teresa. 2 for Luis. But only 1 for Antonio.
Papa, they're my favorite.
Antonio, your father's only teasing. I made you extra special ones.
For my wonderful firstborn son. I am so proud of you.
Your father and I are proud of all our children.
What is it?
I was just thinking about Christmas at home a long time ago.
Wish I could do that. Just close my eyes and imagine what my life used to be like. Tell me about the Christmas you remember.
It was perfect. Lots of food, laughter, teasing. It was always my mother's favorite time of year. She always made such a big deal about it, and we always went along with her because it meant so much to her. We didn't have much money, but it didn't matter because it was always great. Because back then we were all together. She always made sure we looked out for one another, no matter what.
She sounds wonderful.
She was. She is.
Must be so hard for your mother to not know where you are. I can't imagine what it would be like for a mother to lose one of her children.
Look at all of them, huh?
All right, y'all, I'm gonna go and make my acquaintance with the little natives. Hey, what's happening?
They're so cute. Ethan, it's so good to see you.
It's our pleasure, Anita. This is my fiancée, Teresa. This is her friend, Whitney. And that's Chad over there trying to pass himself off as a 7-year-old. Yeah, Anita and her husband run this place. St. James Home for Children was always Sheridan's favorite charity.
I miss her so much.
Me too.
So this is the Teresa I've heard so much about. So when's the big day?
Well, as soon as we can do it. I just hope we have as happy marriage as you and Wally have.
You will if you have the right things in common. Oh, I don't mean the same favorite foods or taste in furniture. That stuff can work itself out. But I mean the big things, your values. What's important to the two of you?
I think we agree on the important things. Don't we?
Come here.
So, can I get you two any, coffee or anything? No, not for me.
No thanks, Grace. I'm fine.
I can't find a notary that'll come over tonight.
Well, I mean, I can't be surprised, honey. Everybody wants to be with their family for the holidays.
I just wanted your marriage to David behind us so we could be married for real and get on with our lives.
Sam, we will. Look, a few days isn't gonna matter. Nothing can change my love for you. Right?
See, now that's the real thing, Ivy. Why on earth would you want to break that apart?
Since when did you grow a conscience? Sam and I once had the real thing, too. I deserve him just as much as Grace does. Besides, you should be eating this up. Once Gracie's alone, she'll be free to be with you.
There you go, buddy. Are they cute or what?
They're adorable. You know, I wonder why they're here. Why isn't anyone adopting them?
Oh, we place a large number of our children with adoptive parents, but most of these kids haven't been here all that long.
Maybe one day Teresa and I will adopt. Have to have a couple of the old-fashioned way.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Wow, look at that bowling ball.
Oh, what's the matter with that little guy?
Oh, he'll be all right. He hasn't been here that long, so he's a bit unsettled.
Maybe you better take him, Anita. I can't seem to get him to stop crying.
Well, maybe let me get him a new bottle.
Would you mind? Little Christy needs some help. She's learning to tie her shoes.
Look, I'm not making any promises, but maybe when we get to Harmony, you can meet my mother. If I go and see her. Okay. I remember my brothers and sisters, they used to bring all their friends over to the house because my mother was so welcoming. She treated each one of them like they were one of her own kids. And I remember there was this one little girl in particular that she was like a second mother to.
Really?
Yeah. She was your typical poor little rich kid. My mother used to work for her family. I think when the little girl was very small, her mother passed away, and, well, the rest of the adults in the family, they didn't really know what to do with her. They didn't know what to do with a kid at all, and they're kind of very distant and cold people. They tried to send the little girl off to boarding school just to get her out of the way.
Sad. She must have been so lonely.
She was. Until my mother took her under her wing and showered her with tons of affection. I think my mother was the only adult that really loved that little girl.
She was lucky. The little girl, whoever she was.
Okay, Rover, now sit. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Okay, Rover, now roll over and wave to the audience. Rover's waiting for some applause. Good boy.
Timmy doesn't know that Rover, but his owner sure belongs in the loony bin.
His owner's already in the loony bin, Timmy.
Oh, yeah. Timmy forgot where he was.
That woman over there with the doll, she looks just like a patient who escaped. Keep an eye on her.
Good boy, good boy, good boy.
Rats. I think they recognize me. I've got to get out of here before they lock me up again.
What about Timmy's heart? What about the patient that invited Timmy and Debbie to the show?
For the last time, just forget about this heart transplant business. And frankly, I don't give a damn who invited us here. Remember the last psycho when you nearly killed us?
You asked for it. You got it!
Oh, we're trapped in here like rats in a cage.
Timmy doesn't want to die.
You don't think Norma's still a patient here, do you?
Oh, no, Princess. Remember? Got the call saying that Norma had been transferred to the asylum for the criminally insane?
Oh, what other nutbars do we know?
Who's the patient who invited Miss Lennox?
Oh, she's around. She'll be delighted to know her guests have come.
I'm ready for my close-up, Tabitha. Oh, stop that. Don't do it.
All right, let's hear it for juggling Jiminy.
That's not nice, Princess.
And that concludes our annual holiday presentation here at Harmony Hospital.
Let's get out of here. Before they put me in one of those ghastly straitjackets again.
Tabitha, you're not leaving, are you?
Oh, yes, Doctor. The show was marvelous, but we really have to get home now.
Oh, no, but there's a special encore planned just for you. Have a seat.
Oh, I don't like the sound of this.
Timmy thinks he's heard this song before.
Well, you have. It's, I've written a letter to Daddy. You know, from one of your favorite movies. I can't imagine why anyone would want to pick this song to sing for us.
I used to find strands of hair on my mother's coat when she'd come home from work. I couldn't believe the color. It was like spun gold. Man, what a crush I had on that little girl. Unfortunately, so did my brother.
You fell in love with her hair?
Hey, it was beautiful hair. What can I say? Anyway, it's kind of funny because my brother and I used to get in fights over who the little girl liked more.
You know, I bet if you and he talked about this now, you'd both laugh at the memory.
I wish. Unfortunately, after hearing my brother badmouth me the way he did during that phone call to my mother, I doubt very much that we'll ever share anything with each other again.
I wish I could give you some of my faith, Luis.
So do I. But no matter what happens, I am so lucky to have you and Miguel and 2 sisters. Everyone's happy and doing great. Mama, do you have any idea how much I admire you?
Me?
Ma, more than anyone in the world. This family's been through a lot. Papa disappeared. Antonio ran off. You've always been there for us.
I've tried. I just don't know how well I've managed.
Oh, Mama, how can you even doubt? Look at Miguel. He's doing great. Teresa, hey, you know how hard it was to keep her feet on the ground, but all her dreams are coming true. She's about to be Ethan's wife. Huh? I think you better start getting ready to play grandma.
Oh, if only it could be.
What are you talking about?
Aren't you going to open my little housewarming gift?
Oh, of course. But Sam and I would like to ask you for something else as well.
Well, I would be happy to oblige if I can.
Well, you can if you want.
We'd like you to leave Ethan and Teresa alone.
I don't understand. Ethan is my son. Our son, in case you've forgotten.
I haven't forgotten, neither has Grace. That's why we'd like you to lay off the woman he loves and plans to marry.
You know, we have known Teresa since she was born. She really is a sweet girl.
That's a matter of opinion. But as for backing off, you'll be happy to know I already have. Ethan is a grown man. And as for putting my 2 cents into other people's love lives, I learned my lesson the hard way. That's why I brought over this little gift. I wanted to make amends for the way I've acted towards both of you.
Well, thank you.
You better open it, though. I'm afraid it has a short shelf life. Of course. It's beautiful.
Ivy.
It's called Floating Island. I mean, it's nothing as exotic as your tomato soup cake, of course, but I thought it might be a treat.
Well, why don't we all have some? You and David can join us.
Why not?
Sure.
Sam, would you help me get some bowls from the kitchen, huh?
Gladly.
So, what's this dessert thing all about?
It's just like Sam and Grace's marriage. It won't take long for it to go bad. Very bad.
Mom, what's this about not being able to play grandma?
I just meant that I was thinking about Antonio, that's all.
I think I understand. You're wondering if Antonio already has children. Children you've never got to meet or play grandmother to.
Yes, I wonder about that all the time. That is only one of the reasons that I hope Antonio comes home.
Yeah. Oh, hey, come on, let's not worry about that. Because I'm sure that Ethan and Teresa are ready to start having kids soon.
I don't know about that, Luis.
Ah. Look, just between you and me, I think that guy's almost ready to have kids. He called here earlier. He was looking for Teresa. He wanted her to go with him to the orphanage. That guy definitely wants to have kids.
But Teresa was not home.
Well, no, but he was really intent on finding her. No, I'll bet they're at the orphanage right now. Mama, hey, come on, how about some cider? Huh?
No, thank you, Luis. In fact, I just remembered I forgot something at the store. I'll be back in a little while.
Is Teresa a great mom or what? Oh, he stopped crying the second he was in your arms.
Oh, he's just tired, that's all.
What, are you kidding? No, baby, this is about you and the vibes you're giving off. It feels comfortable in your arms.
Teresa's sick is what I think it is. Holding that baby's got to be killing him.
Admit it, you're loving this.
Oh, babies are so cute.
This one's kind of special. It's just too bad his birth mother wasn't able to keep him. Yeah, but at least you didn't have an abortion.
Who the hell is that?
I've written a letter to Daddy. The sender is your little girl. Dear Daddy, I miss you so awfully. I wish you could see all my coils. Here's hoping this note makes it to ya. Without you, life's empty and dull. I'll come find you soon as I'm able. To me, you're much more than a skull.
She has a lovely singing voice.
Are you kidding? Sounds like a strangling cat.
Dearest Daddy, they mocked me and locked me away so I'd lose my keen mind. They never counted on your little buttercup, a girl with an axe, still a grind.
Buttercup?
What was that line about an axe?
Timmy, let's get out of here.
Oh, Tabitha! Timmy! Surely you're not going to leave just yet.
Oh, that voice sounds so familiar.
Merry Christmas, you two! Remember me?
It's Luna!
We've got to get out of here, Timmy.
I've got a score to settle with those two!
So, when's your part of Sam and Grace's destruction supposed to arrive?
I expect it tonight. Those two won't know what hit them.
I can't believe it. Nobody's been able to stop this little guy from fretting since he got here.
What's going on?
Oh, Wally, Anita, this is Teresa's mother, Pilar.
I was just telling your daughter she's going to make a great mother someday. Oh, you'll have to excuse me for a moment.
She's not telling me anything I don't already know. Well, I can't wait till Teresa's pregnant.
All my life, the sea's given me comfort, peace, serenity. Till it took Sheridan away from me. Now I can hardly look at it. Even though it was the last place I saw her. Please, somehow bring Sheridan back to me.
There it is. We're about to make land.
Is that Harmony?
That's it.
Wow. What are all the twinkling lights on the dock?
I don't know. Are you cold? You want my jacket?
No. I just got the feeling that someone's there. Someone's waiting for me in Harmony.